Hey guys, welcome to Offshoot Comics Off Topic. We're your host, Kirby Kid.
And Black Superman.
Also known as David Clark.
And Walter Bryant.
And this is our Father's Day episode.
Yay!
I'm
a father.
Yeah, he's a father. Best and worst fathers in comic book history.
Yeah, now, I know that a lot of you guys are going to look at this list after we get done and be like, well, who is this and who is this? You know what? Put it into the comments. We'll talk about it. If you say something interesting, hey, we might even do another video just for that.
Yeah. So, first up, the good ones, because those are nowhere near as fun as talking about the bad ones.
Yeah.
First up, the All-Father, Odin.
Yeah, Odin, okay, he had an arrogant son, so he smacked him down, put him in his place, then said, no, but once you learn, I'm going to give you your powers back, and you will be a better person for it. That's what a dad's supposed to do.
And he put a nice lock on the power so that even if someone else other than Thor gets it, it's only doing good stuff. Mm-hmm. So he's looking out for us and for his son.
Yeah, so, Odin, great father.
Yeah.
Great father.
Yeah. I mean, you probably know this. It's probably not easy to throw your son down onto another planet and make him weak and defenseless when people like the Hulk are walking around.
Yeah, and Thor probably didn't think he was too great a father.
He was probably really ticked.
But
he learned, though. Thor is a better person for it. He's still arrogant, but he's
a good arrogant.
You can live with it. Next up, Cable. Now, he's done bad things, but the bad things were for his daughter, so...
And his son. I mean, because, in the future, he's got a son. Mm-hmm. And his actual reason for coming back in time to try to kill Apocalypse was because his timeline was being wiped out, and his son was being wiped out. So he came back in time just to kill Apocalypse to save his son. And then, even though his daughter is about to become a Phoenix, he's willing to put the smackdown on the entire Marvel universe.
Yeah.
And let her become a Phoenix and destroy it.
And he wants to kill the Avengers.
Yeah.
Do you know how bad it is for Earth to lose the Avengers?
And he didn't care.
He did not care.
Because it's his kid.
Yep.
That's a dad.
I never understood why they came back in time, though. Why Hope came back in time. That didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, I still don't understand that.
The point is, though, he did it. And he was willing to do it even though he was dying. So,
And somehow that saved him.
Somehow, it don't matter. The point is, he's a good father.
He's a great father.
It was a thought that counts. He's way better than his own father. Next up, King Randor.
Yeah, King Randor from Masters of the Universe. He-Man's dad. Okay, King Randor actually... When Adam is first introduced, he's just kind of this lazy, good-for-nothing kid. And Randor still trying to make him be the king, still trying to teach him how to be a king. So even though Adam is totally worthless, he keeps bringing him to the side. He goes, son, one day you're going to be king. I need to show you all these things. I need to show you this. I need to help you out with this. I need to, he's doing what dad is supposed to do.
Right.
And Adam basically goes, yeah, whatever. And then Skeletor shows up. He gets a power sword, and then suddenly he becomes a good kid. Yeah. But,
magically.
But because King Randor put that time in, he didn't get the power sword and then go, hey, now I'm the laziest, most powerful man in the universe.
So, yeah. King Randor. Good job. It's not easy to deal with Thor-like people.
Yeah, really.
Next up, T'Chaka, the father of the Black Panther.
We should just have a moment of silence for him because, he's the king of Wakanda. He goes out and he dies for his people. And then he just to make sure that, his people are taken care of. Before he goes out to die, he actually says to his son, now, son, when I go out there, I'm not coming back. You're the king.
All the tears. Now, every time I've seen that part of the story, when T'Chaka goes out, when he fights the Man-Ape, right? Yeah, whenever he fights him, the Man-Ape always cheats. Mm-hmm. That sucks.
Yeah.
T'Chaka was the better man. He's like, let me just cheat real quick.
But the thing is when he's going out there for the fight, he knows he's not coming back. Every single time.
And he could have just ordered Man-Ape killed.
Yeah.
Or he could have went in and cheated himself.
Both true, but they fought by the old laws.
Yeah.
And the old laws are supposed to be, you win by your power. Well, if they won by their power, he would have won.
Yeah. Which is why T'Challa decided to do away with those rules. Mm-hmm. But if T'Chaka really wanted to kill Man-Ape,
he would have.
It would have been done.
Yeah.
Next up, now he wasn't the father, but he was a father figure. Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben.
Yes, the reason
with
why
great
Spider-Man
power
exists.
comes great responsibility.
Yep.
And then I die, and it's your fault.
And now you feel guilty. You know, like I remember at the end of Spider-Man 700 when Peter was dying, and he met Uncle Ben. He's like, "I'm so proud of you. You know, you can rest now or whatever." I'm like, oh my God, no! It's really good. I liked it.
And I like the fact that, you know, Doc Ock, when he relived that moment,
he became good.
Okay, okay, fine, I'll do it. I'll do. You know, he just, no one could live through the person that loves you the most. You fail them that badly.
that's the ultimate failure, right there.
Like Uncle Ben loved Peter. Peter failed him, and that's the reason why he's Spider-Man more than anything.
At a guild, basically. But yeah, so Uncle Ben is on the list. Hey, and he knows a lot of the good fathers die right in the beginning.
Yeah,
and the bad fathers live forever.
Yeah, we'll get around to that too.
Yeah. Next up, he's not really that good. I mean, he only had like a couple seconds, and really he wasn't even face to face. It was a Jor-El, some guy. Never heard of him.
Yeah, Jor-El, you know, the guy who, when he discovered his planet was going to blow up, said, "Hey, you know what? My son should not die because you guys are idiots. My wife can die. I can die. But my son's going to make it."
Why couldn't they just build a bigger ship? I mean, they got him and Kara?
Well, actually,
the cousin. Supergirl. Yeah. They got both of them off. They couldn't make a bigger ship?
Actually, the ship was big enough for his wife to go in, but she wouldn't leave.
Because her husband was there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bullcrap.
He built the ship big enough to take her and their son. And she was like, "Yeah, no. I'm staying with you."
He couldn't build one that was big enough for all three of them?
Well, at the time,
that's why Krypton is gone, because they're all idiots.
Well, he wasn't an idiot. Like, he knew that they only had like a week, so he built this rocket ship in like a week.
He could have put like a little extra little box in there for him,
like a Phantom Zone projector or something.
Something. Come on now.
And then you press the button, and I get to survive.
Yeah,
I would have done that.
Something, but
actually,
I wasn't thinking clearly because his planet was about to explode.
Well, his plan was to put a Phantom Zone projector inside the ship and project all Kryptonians into the Phantom Zone.
Did it work?
No, because the Kryptonians said, "Don't do this.
That's dumb.
You're an idiot."
Most Krypton is dumb. Well,
yeah.
Were dumb.
Yeah.
Because they dead now. But yeah, so Jor-El is a pretty good father because he was able to father, or like be a father figure even, he was dead. That's new feat. I mean, his son turned out okay. Whatever.
Yeah, the greatest superhero of all time.
The second greatest superhero of all time.
The greatest superhero of all time.
Second.
Greatest.
The Incredible Hulk is awesome and better.
Remember, Incredible Hulk is awesome.
Superman's weakness is green things. Just remember that.
Yeah, green rock.
Hulk is close enough. Don't think about how it works. Just accept it. Next up is someone who doesn't really get a lot of play. Zatara.
Yeah, Zatara. Okay, now, and we're basically going off of the Young Justice cartoon.
Yeah.
I mean, like Zatara in the comic books, you don't see a whole lot of him, but everything Zatanna knows was taught to her by her father, and then he dies. But in the Young Justice cartoon, she gets taken over by the Helmet of Fate, and Zatara goes, "You know what? I love my daughter. I can't have this happen. I will become Dr. Fate." That's love.
Yeah,
that's a dad right there.
That's him losing himself forever.
Yeah,
he probably will never die, which means he never gets to even move on to the afterlife.
Yeah, well, there's that, but then I mean, not everybody actually wants to go.
I don't want to be Dr. Fate forever. I really don't. I really don't. Good or bad, let me just move on, please. But all right, so that's all the good fathers. Now time for the terrible ones. First up, Professor X.
Okay, now I know what you're all thinking. He raised the X-Men.
The terrible X-Men who tried to take over the world using the Phoenix Force.
Yeah, Scott Summers. Okay, he's in love with Jean Grey. He raised her like a daughter.
That's gross.
That's nasty. That's just nasty. You know what? The only kid he probably didn't screw up was Iceman.
Iceman's cool.
But see, Iceman was Iceman was what he was just a jokester, so he never took Professor X seriously anyway.
and Kitty Pryde looks like she turned out pretty okay.
Yeah, she married Colossus.
Yeah, well, he's super invulnerable. She can slip through anything. Opposites attract or some bullcrap. They get divorced though. She's single again.
Yay!
But yeah, most of the X kids suck. Not power wise, but person wise.
Yeah, see, the X-Men who had lives before they met Professor X are all okay.
Like Wolverine,
Storm, people like that. Well, maybe not Rogue, but Wolverine, Storm, people who were adults when they met him. Yeah,
he jacked
the Beast.
All them kids up.
But yeah, the kids are all jacked up.
Now, next up, someone who's even worse than him, Magneto.
Magneto might have my vote for the worst.
He hires assassins to kill his children.
Yeah.
Who were sort of in love with each other, and may also maybe be Wolverine's kids or some bullcrap.
Yeah, and then he'll go save them from the humans. Not particularly because he loves them so much as because he doesn't believe humans should have the right to kill mutants.
Yeah.
And then he'll try to kill them himself.
Yeah, he's a terrible father.
Yeah. Magneto's horrible.
Now, I understand why he's kind of warped living through the Holocaust and whatnot, but dude, come on now. These are your children. They are also Jewish.
And you would think that, since they are the daughter and son of his one true love, Magda, that, he would go...
Well, I can see why he doesn't like his daughter, the one who made mutants disappear.
Oh, okay, fine. If you put it
Pietro
that way...
is pretty much like Magneto, reincarnated except weaker in every single way.
Yeah, but he has a superiority complex, though.
He does.
Yeah, because, you should have a superiority complex whenever, you get trashed every fight you ever get into.
And you're like a discount Flash. But, yeah, so that's Magneto. Next up,